Yo,
Yo,
what's up, dude?
what's up, man?
You know,
Just hanging out.
Saturday night, man. I'm ready to build some shit. I think
I
work
know,
on
man.
some shit.
Let's do it. What's new, man?
Oh man, I've been struggling from a freaking nasty ass cough that came home from, I guess, daycare germs or whatever with the kids. So finally getting over that. So like outside of that and like long hours at work, dude, I was ready for this weekend.
Dude, it's funny you said that because I remember we were talking and you're like, oh, I think I'm sick. And then my kids just went to camp and then they got sick and then I got a little bit sick. But then I cured that with a lot of beer. So.
Oh man. Hey, wait a minute. Are we live? There's people in here, man.
Oh, shit.
It's supposed to be a private build. What's going on?
I thought, yeah, we were supposed to just build and watch my episode for 6 hours. This is weird.
6 hours. Yeah, that was a long one, dude. It was fun, though.
Yeah, that was I didn't even think we realized we were live that time as well. So.
Oh, look at that. Billy Moon. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, so I recently picked up a new lens and different orientation. And, you know, me and Mario were testing some stuff earlier today and was like, you want to go live tonight? It's like, yeah.
Why not?
Why not? You know, Diorama Talk Season 2 is coming up quick. First Saturday in August, which is only a couple weeks from now. So trying to get back in the swing of Saturday nights. Hopefully this won't be a 6-hour tour, but trying to get back into the swing of things.
It will not be. We have a hard stop at, well, now it's a flexible stop. It was supposed to be 1 hour. Now it might be.
You know, we'll see. We'll build and see where it goes.
Yeah. What are you working on today?
Oh, man, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, not a whole bunch of stuff, but I do have some stuff. So I'm working on that large city diorama for Astonishing News and Reviews. Folks, Mario, I know you know Astonishing News and Reviews, but if you guys haven't had a chance, go check out his content. He's on Instagram and YouTube. Bunch of toy reviews, movie reviews, game reviews. He's all about the action figure news and reviews. Go check him out. Anyway, he's commissioned me for a very large diorama. So I'm working on the center building, which is going to be, right now it's only planned to be 3 stories, but I'm working on the first story, the ground floor, which is a large storefront. One side is going to be a cafe. One side is going to be like almost like a grocery store, but more on the side of probably just like a corner general store.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that. So I was showing you this stuff earlier. I've been using the laser to cut some stuff out. So this is basically just like your it's your foundation for like all your windows and like your doors here.
Yeah, that looks cool.
I actually have the piece here how this will work out. But so this is kind of it here. It's still rough. I'm still thinking and cutting and testing stuff. But yeah, this will have like windows and like your whatever you see a storefront have, maybe some cloth awnings or something. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be dope. Yeah. So I've been working on this. This is my baby right now. My main focus.
Yeah, that looks good, man. You going to add look at Prime is in the chat. These mofos.
You didn't get the invite?
Sorry, Prime. Yeah, I told you to invite him, right? No.
I thought I sent it.
Yeah, it's a pew pew.
Yeah, this is SNL.
This is live, unscripted.
Yeah, dude, I've never thrown an image together for a background so quick. We didn't. So I went to the beach like after we talked to do some fishing and stuff. Yeah. We didn't get back to like 8 o'clock. So between 8, it's like get all the kids clean from the beach and then get your YouTube shit in line for a live stream in 30 minutes.
Dude, that must have like gone fucking quick. You're scrambling.
Yeah. And they got this janky backdrop, but hey, at least our names are on it.
Hey man, we're just a couple of janky dudes. It works.
Yeah. What you got down there? I see you tinkering with some stuff.
Yeah, I told you earlier, and I haven't been posting much on IG. I haven't really been working on much, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been working on something else, like video related, but then I've been kind of clearing out the backlog and working on more model kits. So,
Ooh.
whoops, there you go.
Oh, dude, are those clear rims? Those look dope.
Yeah, it's remember we were talking about like acrylic wheels.
Yeah.
That's the idea I had in mind. So for the other custom stuff, I still need you to cut me out some wheels.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna actually be trying to cut some Pog slammers out of some black and red acrylic in the next few days. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this is pretty much what I've been doing, and I haven't been doing much of it either. I mean, I've been just sitting and brainstorming and again like looking at more cinematic stuff that I could work on. And then I got Prime's diorama that I been kind of sketching out, and then I'll just have to like chop it up and lay down some paint. It's pretty straightforward because it's I told you, or yeah, on the Enablers episode was that it's that arcade. So that should go together fairly quickly. I don't think it'll be ready by August 4th. Focus, baby. What are you drinking? Your cam was on focus.
Yeah, you're messing with those manual config. I guess it maybe turned off the autofocus. It's some local stuff. Stone Fruits. I never had like a fruity beer. Toying around enabled me to try some fruity beers. Is it?
Yeah, Kevin would enable you to drink some fruity beers.
I've not had it. I like to walk through and, if it looks cool and it drinks and it's more than 4% alcohol, I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hopefully sticking to water tonight, but who knows? Maybe by hour 3 we'll bust out the scotch or the whiskey.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Get rid of this hideous red. This is just nasty. All right, there we go.
Yeah, that lens though is looking super crispy. I love it. Talk about that lens, man.
What does it really talk about? I got a new lens.
The deal that recently. You got though, man. That's a hell of a deal.
Oh yeah, that is true. I can talk about that.
Yeah, I didn't believe you when you
first told me back? One of the episodes of Diorama Talk, I had rented a lens from what is it called? Borrowlens.com. Yeah, and I think on your suggestion, I got like a 35 millimeter Zeiss E-mount for my Sony A6000s that I shoot with, and I really liked it. It had really great aperture. I think the f-stop on it's like 1.4. So you really get that separation with that blurred background. It just takes beautiful photos. Since I have an APC though, it does cut it down because it's a full frame lens.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yours, 35. So that's what, like 50 then, right?
Probably, yeah.
That's probably why you have it sitting so far back.
Yeah. So now the camera's sitting pretty far back, but I really like how crisp everything is. I mean, these are nice lenses. Anyway, so it typically goes for right now probably like $900, $1,000. I think it was a little bit more than that a few years ago. So I've kept my eye on on them, and on eBay, like I made a crazy deal like what was it, Thursday, and it was accepted. Now, I wasn't ready to pay that amount because I didn't think they were gonna accept it for that low, right? Because I bid $599, on a $999 lens. It's used, but you save $400 on a lens like that you don't really find them on sale. So I was like, okay, I'll get it. And then I realized I had an eBay credit for $175, so I ended up only spending like $460.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought it was a scam though, dude. And so the next morning I get a notification I have to sign for a package from FedEx. Less than 24 hours after getting this excellent deal, like the lens was already in my hands. Like I was showing you pictures. It was a really good experience with eBay.
It was probably a hot lens, and he had to offload it really quick. So he's like, payment cleared. Prime is asking for the link. I think he wants to join in because he says he's at Dave & Buster's.
All
So I
right.
think he has access to a webcam. So we might as well strike while the iron's hot. Who knows how long he'll be in that interrogation room for?
Nah.
He's gonna be so pissed too.
I'm just gonna send the link out to everybody.
Just you know what? Just put it like on his story. Have anyone show
Yeah,
up.
anybody can join.
Uh,
All right, you're building and I'm just talking.
Yeah, no, we'll chop it up, man. I'm in when I build these things, I'm not even thinking. It's just kind of, I guess, some form of like meditation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Get in the zone. Well, I took my.
Oh, if Kevin's still here, I got the God hands. I could show him the difference between like the regular nippers and like the God hands and how clean they cut. They're worth it. I mean, if you're gonna, get into model kit building, you want them to look as clean as possible. Especially like if you like. So Kevin's building he built that cup noodle thing, which is really interesting. But Vader, and then I think what was it, the Death Trooper? They're almost like figures. You want them to be as clean as possible. And
Do they feel as solid as a figure?
no, of course not, because they're plastic and they're hollow. But I mean, some of them might even look better than figures, Right. So with those model kits that I've been building lately, like that hot anime babe model kits that are like figures, dude, like you can't find a nub mark on them. And if you were to put them side by side next to like a Figma or something, like obviously you could probably tell the difference just based on like the color of the plastic, but it's
Right.
just as clean as a Figma or something. All right.
So I don't know if I was showing you these earlier, but like for this particular build, I've been designing and cutting some like trims.
Yeah.
For like roof lines and separation of, I guess, the different levels like you would see on a roof. So I've been using like chipboard and just like layering shit together. It looks really cool. Once it gets painted, obviously it'll jump out a little bit more. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll focus. Let's see if it'll focus.
Yeah, that looks good. It focused earlier.
There it goes. Yeah, so you layer that up. Oh, I lost it. Anyway. It looks pretty good.
Where are you designing that? Are you designing that in like what software?
I designed the basic layout of it in Tinkercad as a 3D model, but this small stuff here I designed straight in either something like that you can create vectors with, like Illustrator, or I create them directly in the software either for the CNC or the laser. So like I use Lightburn for the laser, which is an awesome piece of software.
Yeah. And
then I save each piece in a folder. It becomes, I got to be organized or I'll lose half the stuff I come up with.
Yeah, I was it's funny you mentioned that. I was cleaning out my laptop, right? And I have like a ton of like 3D like STLs. And I'm like, dude, I got to clean this up because I think it's bogging down the laptop, man. So
yeah,
I gotta organize my files, and I gotta organize my life, man. It's in shambles right now.
Why is that?
No, I don't know. I just haven't been doing much, man. It's my life's not in shambles. Like my like setup in apartment is in shambles. Like I'm still in the process of like cleaning and setting up the YouTube studio and whatever.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, baby.
When is that popping off?
I don't know, man. Probably at this point, who knows? Definitely, I wanted like August, but could be mid-August. We'll see, though. I have stuff scripted out already. It's just a matter of doing it. You know what I mean? But everything is almost ready to go. I need to because I'm going to be, the studio is the kitchen, so I need to kind of set that up to make it a little more visually appealing, if that makes sense. So, and I'm trying to figure out the lighting too, because it's cramped in that space.
Yeah. Well, you got some. I think. Did you share with me some of the? You took some. I guess test videos of a setup, right? Overhead setup.
Oh yeah. I had it set up, and then my daughter was eating some cereal, so it's just a recording of her eating that. I'll send it to you, but it's all about the lighting, man. I got to figure that out.
That's funny. Oh, what's going on? Look at this guy.
Oh Jesus!
Yo, what's up?
Well.
Oops.
What the shit is this?
Caught up.
What is going on?
Nothing. I'm just setting up.
What's up, Kev?
What are you setting up for?
Gonna put out a few more reviews. Pre-record them, drop them for this month.
Nice.
You tired yet?
Tired because the kids woke me up at 6:45, but other than that, I'm good.
AM or PM? Did you just kick Mario out? Later.
You got this today?
Oh snap! Is that 1/12 scale?
Yeah. All of these are. Sorry, not all of these. Most of these are 1/12 scale. The ships are obviously not 1/12 scale, and then they have like a 1/6 scale Yoda that comes with a 1/12 also. So it's weird.
We thought you got mad and left, Mario.
For a little bit, but then he brought out that model kit. Awesome. Kevin, I still need to ship out your stuff, man. My bad.
There's no hurry.
Hey, I have these God hand nippers here. I'll show you how clean they cut.
I heard, and that's why I decided to hop on. And also, I brought the scale down today.
Finally, Jesus Christ, man.
Where's Trevor?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, is he lighter? He's lighter, right?
83 grams.
Damn, that's pretty heavy. Or heavier than I thought it'd be.
Matt R., what's going on? He says, break a few more arms. I might, once I finish this next review. Man, I'm so pissed.
You broke an arm? I must have missed that.
I broke Taskmaster's arm like right as I wrapped up my review.
Oh, really? Oh shit.
Sucks. Because I'm like,
Wow,
okay.
Wait, the legend figure? His
Yeah.
arm just snapped off?
Yeah, and I'm like, thanks for watching. This and that. Then I go pose it to get some photos for like the thumbnail and whatnot, and the arm just boop, pops right off.
Oh
and
my god.
I don't know if that's good or bad. If I'm lucky or not.
That's bad.
I got my new shirt in.
Yeah, that looks crispy.
Legends and Liquor. Yeah, that's a good looking shirt.
I really like his action figure shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
how
one's
far-
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm slightly jealous. It's really
I
nice.
went for the
Lightly.
liquor.
Oh fuck. Clear pieces.
Who is it that always asked for the weight of the model kit? Was it you and Trevor?
It started with me asking you how heavy that Super 7 Megazord was. You're like, I don't know. Like 143 grams?
Ridiculous. Who are
It's a
you?
valid question.
716 Studios, yes. Anyway, I don't want to intrude on your date, I just happened to stop into your just to say hi. And just so Prime's like, hey, how come I'm not here?
Yeah. He's so upset.
Wait,
I like how you
I
hopped on
dropped
with
the
your
link in the group chat like 2 hours ago.
Well, security must have hauled him away, so we were too late.
He's waiting for his tokens. You didn't drop any link 2 hours ago.
I must not hit enter or something.
Oh, that excuse. That's what all the girls used to say. Oh, I replied to you.
It's not me, it's you.
I love it.
Sorry, it's not you, it's me.
I love that I helped you test your lens. It's like, oh, cool. I need to test the lens so I can do a stream with Mario.
Oh no!
Is that
I
what
was
happened?
testing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's
Wait,
cool.
actually, you know what, Kevin? That's so weird because he hit me up to test his lens too. When did you test it?
Dude, I just got this really nice lens. I wanted to talk to my friends and show off my lens.
Slut.
Dang. You're a man. You're a dog. Such a dog.
Oh, I was going to show you guys this. You were talking about hold on, I'll pull it up and then I'll share it.
Oh damn! Clean break or what?
Yeah, like the peg is still.
Oh, it was probably like seized in there.
Yeah. Hey, my laptop camera is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. That new laptop, maybe.
But it's super cool. I messaged my friend who runs the store that I bought it at. He's like, "Yeah, just bring it back. He'll swap it out for me."
Oh, that was nice.
Real nice of him.
Dope.
I felt kind of bad because it's like I know the owner, but like if I didn't know the owner, I don't know. It makes a difference, right?
Yeah, but that's a Hasbro, right?
Yeah.
Their customer care they're usually pretty good. Well, if they have the figure in stock, they'll.
Yeah, I've heard people just get random stuff sent to them as replacements.
Yeah, I've got a Stanley to replace my exclusive silk. I'm like, come on, man. Like, it doesn't even.
Did they tell you what they were sending, or they're just like?
No, they just said, well, we don't have that, so we can either give you a credit back or we take a random figure. I should have taken the credit back. Damn it.
You should have taken a credit.
Yeah.
This is how I was testing my lens before I was talking to Kev. Or maybe this was last night. I was eating a bowl of cereal, recording myself.
Oh my, that's so a Mike thing to do.
I need this footage. I need this. I don't know why. I just need it.
Dude, it's got everything. I even finished by drinking out of the bowl, dropping the spoon in, and sliding it over.
Classy's here, so he's got it. This will live forever now.
You need to be eating cereal, criticizing your technique of eating cereal.
All right, let me stop that.
Oh, God.
Please send me
Anyway.
that.
That's hilarious.
You're ridiculous, sir. Oh, Cerebral Deep is here. You guys want to see what I'm working on?
Yeah.
I make things.
Really? Ooh.
You
Let's see
bastards.
these so-called things.
You bastards.
Oh yes, shirts.
Sure.
Those are going to go
They're so
out.
crispy.
Those are going to go out. I mean, I don't want to show other people's stuff if they don't, they haven't okayed it. But that's one of them.
Is that the only thing you can show us?
Well, the other stuff is like they're his requests. So,
Oh.
but I'm going to take some photographs for my personal collection. Dexter it.
Oh shit.
Kev, was that a hiccup?
I accidentally hit my monitor. Kev, how's my mic sound? This new Elgato.
It sounds fine.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it wasn't an upgrade.
No.
Oh,
but
I thought it sounded better.
The software is the upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Which I haven't installed yet. So
So we got a little of this going on.
dope. I like it. Oh hell yeah! Damn, that's such a good idea.
That's a good
Are those
reaction.
for somebody, or are you just making those up?
That's for Cerebral Deep, who is in your chat right now. Jeez, man.
Oh, nice.
Audience.
That's cool.
Oh, I see now.
Sick. Oh man. Oh, good idea. Cerebral Deep.
So I just need to package those up. I should have tracking either what day is it today? Sunday or Monday for you.
Nice. Yeah, those
But
shirts
yeah.
are dope, man. Good stuff.
Thanks. I'm just waiting for a re-up, as they say, and nobody says that. And
Hurry up.
I can put them up on the
Everybody
website.
says that. And what's that website again?
Toyingaround.ca. You like my plug the other night on Thursday night
Yeah.
when Brian Flynn was on?
Yeah, that was great.
Dude,
That's a good
that was a great show.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I was really excited for it.
Yeah. He seems like a cool dude.
I'll be honest, you guys know on the last unboxing, like I had an opinion of the figures, and I don't hate the figure. I love the figure.
Yeah,
I think
you were being a real hater that day.
the
Such
turtle.
a hater.
I was in a hated mood, but I still love the turtles. But listening to Brian last night, he opened my mind. Like I saw a side that I had not seen before, and it was really informative for me to hear that from him, and kind of changed my mind, opened my mind.
Wait, no, you got to tell Kevin what you said earlier to me. He's like, when I was watching Kevin's stream, I felt like Brian was talking directly to me.
I did. I was like, oh, he's talking about me.
He's like, we can't please Mike. I mean, we can't please everybody.
We lost your audio, Kevin.
Man, can't hear you, dude.
He's saying all a bunch of
Now
good
we
stuff.
are.
We can't hear.
Now we are.
Before I started the stream, Brian was like, "What's the deal with those enablers?" There's that one guy who was really hating on July 1st. I watched the 6 hours, and that guy was just hating nonstop.
Hey, you know what, Mike? Hey, at least you got his attention, right? Maybe you'll get that box, that missing box.
I did get the box actually.
No shit, really? They sent
Yeah.
it up?
Yeah, dude, the customer service is awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, I'm a box guy. I keep my box, especially for Super 7. So that was meaningful to me, very meaningful. So I'll be buying the rest of the turtles from them for sure.
My biggest takeaway from that night was how chill he was with like, you know what? If I don't make it the way you like it, you don't have to buy it. Somebody else is making toys. Go enjoy that. And I honestly, I noticed I just threw my hands up in just like almost like a hallelujah moment. Like, exactly. So if the owner of the company can have this mindset, you know, why are people hating? Just you don't need to. I got so used to clicking on comments, I almost highlighted Grumps. I almost went to the chat and clicked on a comment. I'm so used to it.
Kevin can't give up control.
I think I can actually give you control so you can just do that. If you
Yeah.
You know
want.
what? We
No,
should
don't do
just make Kevin a moderator for your channel, Mike. Oh shit.
Done. I don't know how to do that.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, good stream, dude. That was good. Also, he made me feel better that he immediately started dropping F-bombs. I was like, thank you. Now he enabled me to. I'm gonna swear my ass off on the next enablers episode.
Nobody watches the whole 6 hours anyways, except Chamba.
Well, Chamba's always like tagging in and out. It's one Chamba in, one Chamba out.
What should I'm debating, should I do the Marvel Legends She-Hulk or should I do the Mythic Legions horse thing to review?
I mean, you still have what 14 days left. You could do both.
Yeah, it's pretty early. I might as well knock both out tonight.
Yeah.
you should do them together. She-Hulk on the horse. Yeah,
No.
yes, dude.
The point is to have content for multiple days, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
It's the assignment.
Oh my god, if I had
Which one do you
Chamba to do reviews, that would be great.
Yeah.
I want to see that horse, man.
Yeah, do the horse because you just did Taskmaster. Break it up a little bit.
How do you feel about it? Before
This
you,
one?
don't spoil the review, but you hot or cold? That's all I want to hear. Or is that too much?
Mythic Legions, you'll get more enabler points. Matt, those are fictitious points. It's like whose line? The points don't matter.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
It's a great horse. I have to find a figure that I need to for size comparisons that I have in mind. So I showed you the pile the other day, Mike. I have to go and access the pile.
Dude, yeah, that pile's ridiculous. I thought you just had like 4 or 5 boxes. No.
That pile hasn't really changed in 59 weeks. What is that?
So I'm showing you. This is like the nub, right? You cut off like excess, and then you trim it off. So you
God hand demonstration?
So- yeah. So this is the not expensive one, but it's also not like the sharpest one, right? So I use this to make the initial cut, which
It's like the Kevin of nippers.
yeah. So you see all that excess there?
Yeah.
And then here, I'll just do one cut really quick for you. Hold on. And it cuts like, no pun intended, but it cuts like butter, dude.
Butter.
I'm really excited for this R2 kit so much that I don't want to finish the Death Trooper. Oh, shoot. That is clean. And how much is that? Like $80?
No. So it's actually I'll send you a link to a Canadian Gundam store. Actually, I think the website is called Canadian Gundam. But it's expensive. It's $50. It's 50. I think 50 or 60 for the blue one, the one that you want, right? Because you can use your 3D printer nippers and then finish it off with this.
Oh, they're
But-
cleaner than like 3D printing nippers.
Oh yeah, I mean,
They're like made of Japanese steel.
well, so it's more about the. Look at that! You can't even see it where the nib
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
It's
I'm
more
sorry.
of the engineering behind it because nippers, essentially like a nail clipper, right? It's two blades that go like that, and then so it squeezes out the material and leaves that. Where this, if you got a flat edge, and then the blade just goes like that, you know.
Mm.
I mean, you won't be able to see it here; it's so small. But these are the best. It's the best investment, and if you drop them, they'll break for sure. So don't
Really?
drop them. Yeah, because
Oh,
I've had.
no, it's not
I
for
had
me.
one for maybe like 3 years, never had an issue, and then I don't know, like I got distracted. My daughter was like trying to get my attention, then I dropped these. I'm like, fuck. So keep them. They come in a little protective case too. So
Dad, can I please go to sleep?
yeah, no, Dad, can I have food? No, you ate 2 days ago. It's fine. So needy.
Uh,
Yeah, you can go what 7 days? How do you?
Yeah.
God Hand Craft Grip Series, 120 millimeters, $60 Canadian.
That might be it. Is it the SP120 or is that the code on it?
GHCPN 120.
No, I don't think that's it. Because they have different ones. I think that might be for resin. I'll send you a link, man. Don't worry about it. I'll put you in the right direction. Hell yeah, that's
Points.
points, man. God.
Grump says
you
do
hear
the
me?
horse.
Horse. He wants you to do the horse.
Do the horse.
Can you say I'll bring you in warm or I'll bring you in cold? There's flat nose pliers, ultra fine lead, craft grip.
All right, let's
Yeah, send me a
Cool.
link. So what do you guys have planned? You're just gonna build stuff and
well, honestly, I think this was just to test our audio and lighting and to get Mike his bearings back. He said he was out of practice, so this,
Yeah, man. If you don't use it, you lose it.
yeah.
why did you give him a fake laugh for that, Mario?
Thanks.
Because my kids are on vacation right now, and my daughter's texting me. So I said, "Ha ha ha, Mike. Sorry, Mike. You know, I usually laugh genuinely at most of your stuff sometimes."
My lens
Well,
isn't
that's all right.
wide.
I'm super offended.
My diorama isn't wide enough.
Oh snap!
Also, why would a horse be in an alleyway?
Hey, it could be a police
New
horse.
York has
Yeah,
Police horse?
police horse.
yeah.
Actually, I think they still have them in my area too, downtown.
Yeah,
That's
they have them
sick,
down-
dude.
It's not bad. I got this on AliExpress. Why does it look so like stocky and small? Is that coming out weird? Let me change the camera.
Yeah, it is coming out kind of. It looks good. It just looks. Yeah, back there looks.
It's like chibi, right?
Yeah.
It's like squished. What the hell? Damn, that means my face is squished. And I didn't even recognize.
Oh, dude, that horse is huge.
Yeah, man.
A horse.
Whoa. It's a janky setup. Yeah, see, now that looks better. Look, it's all...
Yeah, I don't know. Is it the lens? The wide angle lens?
I don't know, man. That's so weird. That's never happened before. See, that's
It's
why
all
we go
optical
live.
illusion.
That's why we go live to do these tests.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
All these freaking pieces everywhere.
Yeah, man. $20.
Like
for
building your own model kit. I mean, I guess you technically are.
Yeah, that's really what you're doing. The wheelbase extends on this.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, I have plans to customize it, but
A horse is a horse, of course.
whoa. What's that?
Oh, dude, that horse is huge.
Damn.
Mythic Legion is bigger than 1/12 scale because Marvel Legends are obviously bigger than 1/12 scale.
Yeah, Mythic Legions are 112, but
Are they closer to 7? I think they're closer to 7.
yeah, they
Really?
might be. Yeah, where's Trevor? Let's see.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Yeah, he's huge. Well, but this is the ogre, so
Yeah,
it's
he's
the only
pretty
one
big.
I have. I want to get more, man. But that's
I
a
almost
rabbit.
bought some at JoeCon and backed out of it, but I should have bought one. I just want to see what they're all about because there's a lot of hype.
For what? Mythic Legion?
Mythic Legions.
Yeah, that's why I got this.
I moved my mic. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, but then I also enabled a few people along the way, so I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
So here's like another wall for this general store.
Whoops. That looks so good, man. I like the trim.
Yeah, once I figure out how I want to tackle what this is going to be, whether it's going to be brick or just like stone. I think it's going to be stone, but I think it'll look better. So I want to do something a little bit modern,
Yeah.
architecture, but still with some like, I don't know what the word is, but like kind of refined. I don't know, something with some like wood architecture around it, but still be kind of a modern design building.
Yeah, it's all about layers and trim, dude.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, you know what? I guess I could go pull out one of the pieces I started working on. That little.
You want to pull out. You don't want another.
Whoa, Jesus! It's not even 9 o'clock Central. Yeah, I've been looking at your stuff for like inspiration. I'll be honest with you, man. I've been in kind of like a creative funk. I don't really feel like building. I don't feel like doing anything. I mean, I want to make a video, but I don't know, man. Even the toys don't really do it for me anymore. I just posted Vapor for sale. I'm like, meh, so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man. Oh, shoot. Do you need him?
I've already told him I'd sell him one. He wouldn't take my offer.
Yeah, Kevin just wants to live with the decision that he made.
Even before he pre-ordered, I told him I'd sell him one at cost.
Yeah, man. Vapor is on his way out, and Fat Bat is on his way out too.
That's the Mafex Start Night.
Yeah, he's a great figure. I'm like, I don't have anything else Mafex DC, so.
Well, not yet. I mean, they're just starting to roll out with a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm like all in on the Marvel line. I can't afford DC and Marvel Mafex. I mean, their figures are $100 a pop, so I got to be a little selective when it comes to this stuff now.
Who else would I put on this horse? Obviously not Adam Van Deathstrike here.
No, he would not.
I got the Man in Black. Did you guys watch Westworld?
No, I haven't seen Westworld. Marcus T,
God,
796. I started adding some 3D printed stuff to the clone you sent me. Hell yeah, dude. Good stuff, man. Tag me. Let me see that stuff.
Kev, you brought up Westworld. What were you going to refer to?
Oh no, it's like a Western sci-fi. If that makes
Oh yeah,
sense.
yeah. I like
it,
it.
it looks cool. I saw the trailer. I just never really got into it. Oh yeah, who suggested that? Was it Fabio that suggested?
Oh, dude, the Man in Black.
Did I ever show you guys this?
No, that's pretty dope though.
You
Is that
did?
3D printed?
Yeah, you did a while ago, but it was unfinished. Nice, good job.
This whole thing is 3D printed.
How long did that take?
I don't know, like a couple days.
It's not that bad.
It's not. I mean, you just leave it, right? I
Yeah,
just did a black base coat and then dabbed it with gray with a sponge.
yeah.
So
Awesome.
Mr. I don't make dioramas.
I don't. I printed
Right.
this and I lightly painted it, but like it left the nice grooves right here, the black lines. I was showing Mike all the dioramas I have up here that I keep out of the way because I don't ever use them for
Yep.
photo.
That would be difficult to paint in that scheme in foam. Well, I guess. But that looks good. How much is it weigh?
The funny part was I started one day and it got to about here on the print, and then I realized that I think I did what's the one when it just prints the outer side?
The shell?
Yeah, it just does the outline of a print. It doesn't have any infill at all.
Yeah,
And then I realized how is it going to stand up here
right.
when I get to the part, because there's no supports inside. There's no infill. So I had to start it over. Then I had a base. I was using a holder. I used it as like a change holder.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Basically, failed prints equals unlimited change holders in your house.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
588 grams.
I was going to say exactly that.
And for you, Yankee Doodles, 20.7 ounces. Does that even help?
I go by grams.
You go by grams? Oh, because
Yeah. I mean, usually everything else is measured out in grams.
What'd you do? Turn your camera off? That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. How long,
So-
Kevin? How long are you gonna be on for?
I don't know. How long are you going to poo for?
I don't gotta poo. I gotta go call my daughter really quick.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'll take over.
There you
Please, thank you.
I'll stand in.
Thank you, Kevin.
No, man knees. Is that the Man in Black? Yes, this is the Man in Black. I need to find Wave 2 for Westworld here in Canada.
Yeah, I picked up Anthony Hopkins figure.
Yeah.
Obviously we don't expect articulation on a diamond. Diamond. But I really like that figure. I think it looks just like him from the show.
It looks
You've
great.
Yeah. I've never seen him, or I would have picked him up. He's a cool looking figure too.
I think
Was it Walgreens only?
Walgreens has a variant where he's bloody.
Oh, really?
Has a bloody variant. And then I think there are different ones where like it's a cheaper version with less props. I don't know. I'll give you give you all a Saturday unboxing right now because I need to open this for the review.
Yeah, he looked cool on that horse.
This is made by Diamond. So Wave 1 is the Man in Black, Dolores, and Anthony Hopkins, Ford.
Wait, mine didn't come with that dog.
Yeah, so you got the basic, probably retail version.
Yeah.
It might be a comic version because this is like comic shop locators service. I don't know because I remember there are two different tiers. And then I think Wave 2 comes with Bernard, one of the prostitutes, and something else.
Did you watch season 2?
Yes, I watched all of it.
Oh, you did. I never got into season 2. I kind of stopped at season 1.
Well, 2, they're still in the park, right? I think 3, is it 3 that they come out?
Oh, maybe it is 3. Yeah.
Because
Maybe
2,
I got there too.
yeah, you probably got through 2 because 2 they were still like Westworld themed, but they were entering other. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going for it. If you're like, I don't think I've seen it, so I'm gonna shut up.
No, and I know there's different I think you see at the end of season 1 where there's like different themes. Is that? I don't know if that's the right way to put it. But
Yeah, like if you were going to Disney, there are different, I guess, worlds.
yeah.
So yeah, Samurai World. Did you see the Samurais?
Yep. Yeah.
So that would have been season 2, I believe, and the
But-
Game of Thrones reference.
3 is out of the park. Okay. Maybe I need to go back and watch them. I need something to binge watch. But
So I mean, like,
good.
go for it. I don't know how I'm gonna do a review like this. Am I frozen?
No. He's in frame.
It's in frame, but it's too tight.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then you see my diorama only goes up to there and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Switch lenses?
Maybe. But then your diorama is going to be, or not your diorama, but you're going to be outside of your diorama. I highly recommend the Expanse. Okay.
I tried watching The Expanse. I've started it like 3 times. And I don't know why. I still can't get into it. But I heard it's good.
Yeah. I heard from Soul Brother is good.
You mean reading his comment right now?
Exactly.
What about you, man? Have you been buying much lately?
Not really figure related. I've with season 2 of Diorama Talk coming, I waited to the last minute to buy some of the stuff that I wanted to, do a little bit different for this season. So like one was like the lens, and I got some new like panel lighting. I bought some. I like newer brand. I realize it's just a brand. A lot of the stuff's the same factory or whatever, but I like their stuff. And I got 2 18-inch panel lights that mount to the desktop. So instead of having stands all over the floor. But I got those like open box for like $150. They're originally like $250. So that kind of completed what I wanted to do for my little stream area. I'm just gonna make it permanent, kind of out the way in the shop. So it's been a lot of shop stuff too. But I don't know.
That's cool, man. I love seeing how dedicated you are, always upgrading your stuff.
I like buying stuff and I like new technology and new things. So I guess it fits.
We know, Mike. So do I, man. I have that bug too.
There's nothing like having a new gadget in your hand though. Like with cell phones, I switch cell phone year and a half every 2 years. It's just fun to have a new device.
Yeah, I honestly I didn't need to upgrade this mic, but I liked the look of it and the technology and the software it came with, but it was a new piece of tech, and then what else did I get? Oh, I got did I show you guys my camera rig for my streaming setup when I
No.
That's
The overhead?
cool. Yeah, the overhead, and then I upgraded my light stand to an aluminum or metal. It's a metal light stand, and it extends much higher now. So my key light is it's going to work better because I can position it better. But yeah, to your point, I love getting new gadgets, even if I don't need it. I have so many sliders, I don't use them. You guys want to buy a slider?
Do you have a motorized one? I have 2, one's long and short, just like I rigged a little line to pull it on.
Yeah, I have one.
I thought you were sending me one. I'll send you my airbrush, or I'll buy it off you. Let me know how much.
I think I was going to send you the dolly slider. I don't know if you ended up getting that, Mike, but I have a Rove Rhino, and it connects to your phone, and then you can like increase or change. I'll send you a picture or a link of what it is. But yeah, dude, if you want it, I mean,
this is what happened. You guys know a few months ago I bought that Ronin SC Pro, and I got this new lens because I wanted to do a shop tour. Yeah, with the gimbal. This lens makes my camera too heavy for that gimbal.
You know what? I've had the same issue with my gimbal because it's meant for like compact, but there's a company that's sells counterweights, small rig, and then you can you can balance it so you can push the camera back.
Okay.
And yeah.
Well, I was already rigging the base that attached to it to make it sit back further so that it would balance, but it's just out of balance enough that when it moves a certain way, it'll wobble.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a little bit more weight, and I'll probably have it down.
Yeah.
So
I've seen some. I mean, this is like a rigged, straight up rigged setup, but people have like gaff taped some washers.
Yeah.
To the
or stack of nickels.
Yep.
I got a thing of magnets right here. I was going to stick a few magnets on the back.
Yeah, the counterweight thing is awesome though because it has threads, and then you could just
Oh yeah,
no,
send me a link.
Yeah,
send me a link.
Points. But yeah, dude, I could talk about camera gear for days, man.
It's easier with the tail touching.
Looks like the horse.
No, that
you should put a toilet behind him. It's like he's taking a mad piss.
Put some new like have him like reading a newspaper, taking a dump. That setup is crispy, man. That's so probably the lighting too. That looks good, Kev.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Clear.
It's like 4 lights on this. It should be able to balance here. I think one of my joints is a little bit loose, so it keeps falling back. But I don't know.
Is that on foam? Is that a foam?
Yeah,
piece?
it's on foam too.
Okay. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but you should be able to stand it on its hind legs.
Hey, that's one of the reasons why I try to do like streets out of that cork, because then you're not just putting a figure on the foam.
Yeah.
I
still want to do an acrylic base. You know, I mean, it's been done before. Vasco did one for his sci-fi dio, but I like that idea.
Well, I want to take a piece and just straight mill the acrylic itself, not just lay it on top, you know?
Yeah.
So for like the sci-fi diorama I did, I was doing it on the CNC. I can do it on the laser now directly onto the acrylic. I think that'd be dope.
Oh yeah. We still got to try that, the whole light piping thing too, because I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that would be cool.
C7.
Yeah, you guys can try piping.
Isn't that never mind.
Oh man, I know what he was gonna say. Oh god, this is gonna be taken down, right, Mike? You're not gonna list this?
Probably not. This is just a warm up for the season.
Yeah, just see if anybody like still remembered Diorama Talk.
Yeah. And appreciate everybody here tonight.
Yeah, the true fans.
The true fans. So, yeah, I'll talk about that for a few minutes here. Nothing too long. But okay, Diorama Season 2, guys, coming up starting in August. So the first Saturday in August at 9 p.m. we'll roll into Diorama Talk Season 2. And that'll roll to the end of December. So we got 14 great guests. Mario, Kevin coming back this season. We're going to start that Saturday, August 6th or 4th, can't remember, with Diorama Boy. I still got to get back with all the artists to make sure we all have a firm date and people haven't forgot about me. But got a full lineup of artists, some new artists, some we really know well, some we don't. It's going to be a huge, just like season 1, kind of a gambit of artists in the community that we all have seen on Instagram. So it'll be fun. There will be action figure giveaways, just like season 1. Toy Maestro is coming back again. Rigaways. Going to do those a little differently.
You're leveling up your rigging game.
Just we'll probably do more like towards the end of season 1 where I'll make a post and then need people to comment and stuff. Just helps get more awareness around the artists in the show. I noticed. So try to do that a little bit more this season and just have fun. So hope you guys are ready for that. Hope you guys got time for it. And that's it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You're about to make your YouTube return, right?
Me?
Yeah, you.
The debut? To be determined. I haven't decided yet. I mean that is the goal. In fact, yeah, you Well, you, Prime, and Kevin definitely encouraged me to do it. I think when I saw Kevin's live build of the Vader is when I was like, damn, if this guy can do it, I should be able to do it.
Well, I was trying to get you on a Patreon only video. We were like, work together on a project, or like it would be like cooking in the kitchen with Mario. Like you're doing something, show me how to do it for the first time.
Yeah, I like
but
that.
That never happened.
Yeah, I like that. That would be tough though. If I mean that formula works like if we're in person. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were in my kitchen and I was showing you how to do stuff, it would be tough. And I don't know how we would be able to do that remotely. You know?
Hey, you got an open invitation for Chateau Frazier.
Yeah, I need to figure that out
fancy.
because what Vegas might be happening in September. Cheney hit me up and he's like, "Hey, I'll be in Vegas in September," and that's around the time that I was supposed to go. So I need to figure that out. And then, were we serious about Decon?
Yeah,
When's that? That's November, right?
November. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is slightly wider.
New lens, Clockwork. I got a Zeist lens.
Yeah, I'm sure I
Yo,
get
Artwood Toys, Wood, what's going on? Yeah, Decon. I definitely want to get out there. I just want to get over to West Coast, man. I'm not really ever been out there, and after this pandemic thing, I'm sure everybody's got the same mindset. I want to do some stuff I've not done before something else happens. So I really want to go out, west, specifically California, and we want to do Disneyland as well as Decon, and they're right there, within 10 minutes of each other. So I think that's the plan. But looking at some tickets, dude, for the whole family plus, 2 to take care of the kids, it's up there in price.
Oh, yeah, man.
Just come to Canada.
Is it cheaper?
Well, your dollars will be worth like 1 million times more when you get here, so you'll live like kings.
Nice.
Huh. Well, I do want to go to Canada too. That's one of the things I want to do.
We should just do a world tour, man.
Yeah.
The Noodlers tour.
Yeah, I'd be down. I do want to go to California, though, man. It's been a while since I've been there. I think the last time I was there was February of 2019.
Where's that? Vegas? What'd you say?
Typical Mike.
What? There's 2 Vegases?
Las Vegas?
Vegas.
The other one's Atlantic City. That's not Vegas.
No, I could live without Atlantic City.
How much of that bike you gonna get done tonight?
Why is this wet? I don't know. I think I might actually get it done tonight. It's almost done. I just need to put like these panels on. It was a pretty straightforward build. It's actually a knockoff of it's a knockoff of this. This is like the official. This is the Kotobukiya bike.
It looks a little bigger, scale wise. Is it?
Oh
no.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Which I like the knockoff better because one, this thing it's too modular. You know what I mean? Everything's moving around, but this doesn't have that feature. It's just a straight build. It looks very kit-ish. Like still a model kit, but again, I'm gonna chop this up and then customize it, give it a custom paint job and stuff. But dude, I think this was maybe $25 on AliExpress. Might have been 30, 35. I don't know. The problem is that you ordered these things and then like a month and a half later you get them. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it looks a lot better with that. You're out a little further, I guess, or is that a different lens, Kev?
Oh, this is a different lens. This one's the kit lens. It's 28. the one I was using was a 35, so you see, you got a little bit more
Yeah.
around the frame. Your horse.
Wait, so you both have the same lens? Kevin, you have a 35 mil as well?
I have a 35, but it's not
It's not a Zeiss?
fancy Zeiss.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? I paid like 300 US maybe for mine. So Mike got a really good deal.
Yeah, Mike, send me that seller. Maybe he's got some other stuff that I could grab.
That I
Yeah, it
don't
looks
need.
like they had some other stuff. That's a cool. I like the angle. I don't know how I feel about the tail.
Here. You don't like it? There.
Oh, it rotates and is articulated.
You'll have to tune into the review.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
what the
it
hell,
live.
man? I'm not giving you any more freebies. Taking it away. Taking it away.
Yeah, we can do some more work. So I think I might actually put some magnets in the top of this guy.
What is that, 1-inch foam?
Yeah. When I get this, like, when I start to skeletonize,
Look at Kevin's frame.
oh my goodness,
What
that
an
thing
ass.
has been gapped up. Someone's been in that. Someone's been all up in it.
Kevin did that on purpose.
I told you I'm not giving you any more freebies.
That thing looks like it should be free.
Whoa.
All right,
I heard
Jeff.
someone pop in.
That's my Discord. I'm going to let you two get back into it. I was just getting ready. Saw you two having some fun, talking shit, so I thought I would join in.
Hell yeah.
But I'm going
Always
to get down
welcome,
to work also.
Yeah, dude.
Cool. Appreciate
Thanks for
you.
stopping in.
Have fun and stay safe, everyone. Everyone, have a great Saturday night.
Yeah, man. Look forward to the reviews.
We'll
See
see.
you, Kevin. You got this. Stay strong.
I'm almost there. Day 17. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Fucking, that's awesome.
Yeah, I want to see the
Alright.
numbers at the end of the month.
What's that?
I want to see the numbers.
Yeah, we'll do that on Enablers. We'll go through his analytics.
There we go.
I'm supposed to just share my analytics to everyone.
Yes.
No,
Three new followers.
no. I want to see like the minutes watched. Sometimes it's crazy the number, especially when you stream like every day. Your numbers should be crazy, dude.
Yeah, we'll see. It's all just an experiment. But everybody, Mike, Mario, chat, have a great night. Have a good rest of your weekend.
No, you too.
Man. Later, dude.
Buenas noches. That's for Plasti.
How considerate.
It's quiet without Kev.
Yeah, thank God, man. We're trying to just chill and build.
I
How's
totally just
your
wrecked up these plugs, dude. Like, I guess my knife is dull. Yeah, I broke the tip off of it. Didn't even notice. It's like, why is it cutting like that? Go ahead.
how's your motivation levels to get that done? Are you amped up about that build?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited because he gave me the leeway to do what I want within his vision, and he gave me basically do the all out best you want to do, and basically work at your time frame to get that kind of quality. So it's really good for a creator to be able to work in that kind of atmosphere, right? That's you want to do, you want to create, you want to grow, right? That's very healthy. It's not constricted by time or micromanaged in any way, which you know, it kills that kind of motivation. So,
oh yeah, I feel you. I hate
this
deadlines.
one, yeah. This one's just, I mean, there should be a deadline so that I get it done, but it's very generous, and that's to foster, the kind of, What I'm going for here is kind of like an epic piece, right? It's not that previous dioramas are just, duds, but I'm going for a statement with this piece, and I'm going all out by using every tool in my shop, which makes things slower, right? Because it's not a build I've done before, and it's a lot of drafting and CAD and stuff. These tools do make cuts easier. That doesn't make the process easier. You still got to design, you got to test cuts, you got to do all these different things, right? And still based on scale. So it's easier yet complicated. But anyway, I'm trying to do that with this build. This is going to be a really dope build. So I'm taking my time with it. I end up like stepping back and staring at it more than I actually do hands-on build. But that's just me as an artist, like wanting to really go all out with this piece.
Yeah, man, I do that too. I step back a ton, and then you're able to get new ideas or see improvements as you build. I don't remember if you said this or not, but do you have are you going off of some sort of photo reference?
Several, yeah.
Okay.
So when I started doing a few builds back, it's been since January actually, is I will take Google Maps. And I like to build, especially when I'm doing cities, I like to build off something that's inspired from New York. So I'll drop myself on Google Maps down a specific road or just a random road and just go up and down, dude. And there's so much freaking stuff there that you could zoom in on or look at from different angles. And then you just take screen caps. I'll save them in a folder for reference in the future. So, but then again, when it becomes a certain builds, this is a street corner, I still randomly look up street corners just to see if I feel a little different about my approach. But this one here, I have a specific corner I want to kind of remake, but still, kind of in my style, not 100%, a replica or a copy of. But I like the way it looked. I like the presentation of it. I told you before, I'm trying to do something a little bit more modern, not futuristic modern, but modern building, not an older historical building. But I still want to have that historical kind of front, it's been, I guess rebuilt or not. What's rebuilt? Renovated. That's the right word. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, have you ever built a dio just off the top of your head? No, photo references or?
Yeah, some of my first pieces. This was 2018, maybe. There's a very bad sci-fi diorama I tried to build, and it's a corridor, and I went off none. So yes, most of the ones in the past, my first ones, didn't have references. Mm-hmm. I think only when I got more into the hobby and I recognized I had a skill for it that I started using reference material because I wanted to take it a little more serious, and I wanted something. I think that's a good habit to use reference, not just in this case, but in many different art forms, especially if you're trying to replicate something, right? Even if it's not exact. So
yeah,
it's a good practice.
I find it's more difficult to build a dio if you have no reference photos, right? Not not to say that you're copying that image and trying to recreate it or replicate it, but just something to go off of. I mean, I find I struggle to build something if it's just an idea I have in my head. Even sketching it out will help, but
oh no, I agree. When I draw, I will go look for references. I don't know. Let's say if I want to draw a man, bear, pig, I'll go look at a man, then I'll go look at a bear, and then I'll go look at a pig. Kind of get an idea for how I want it to look, and whether it's cartoony. Anyway, I love reference material because I think it helps grow what your original thought was, right? Because you may not know everything about, if we talk about diorama, everything about this certain building type, but it could totally throw someone's eye off, even if it is pretty close, if you're missing some details or, if your scale or measurements of a window is off, right? So I think, it's definitely hard. You need something to reference. You got to, unless you're just doing when I was talking about my first ones, it was just brick walls. And even those were wrong, right? Because those were when you're starting out, you do an inch by a half inch. That's not real brick, right? That's more like blocks.
Yeah.
So when you're doing like a sewer or something that's just concrete floor and all brick walls with big holes, I think you don't need any kind of reference material. But if you start doing, sets like video or, almost like play sets or like, I don't know if you call them play sets, but, sets for like videography or stop motion or something like that.
Mhm.
If you take basically like a movie set and just go real small with it to the scale that, we're working in, the detail and those specific measurements, those things stand out if you don't get it right. So
Yeah.
I'm rambling about one question.
No,
but I love reference material.
No, I agree. That sci-fi or that cyberpunk dial, the pleasure box dial that I built for you was completely off my brain. Like the top of I didn't even draw it out, right? Like I was just kind of winging it. And I mean, I like that dial, and I know you do, but there are some parts of it that just don't make sense, like structurally. So lately I've been looking at reference materials really just to get inspiration for like the next build. But yeah, it certainly helps. And I wish I had done that sooner instead of like building off the top of the head.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely, but I mean, I think that's where time in the hobby shows, right? And you want that, the crawling to walking kind of things happen because you learn so much about this particular trade or skill, right? That you just can't be shown this stuff. You have to learn it at some level, right?
Sometimes you got to learn how to run before you can walk, though.
Yeah.
Tony Stark said that. I only say that because I saw Iron Man 1 again. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, sometimes you got to jump in there and just start freaking running. And, I'm sure if we relate that to a diorama build, we have one that we can relate to that really pushed us. But, we probably weren't ready to do something. But when we did it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think the first diorama, well, I guess like rocks and stuff is, I don't know. Actually, no. I mean, if you try to do it in like a lawless type of fashion, that's super difficult. I think my first diorama was like just like a rock type of scene diorama, like broken walls and stuff. But it's just super basic, it was just black base and then a gray top coat and then dry brush some lighter gray. Just beat it up with like an actual rock and then called it a day.
Yeah. I have a piece that was total stone that I did for my buddy Gary, who's still is a big supporter of the channel as well as Instagram. Dude, I have to use a lot of reference material for it, and still yet like I never had seen as much rock detail. I was very amazed by like Lawless you just talked about, and anything's posable. Like I did not realize you can get that amount of detail out of foam. Now that I know you can, like there's the want to do it. But back then, dude, I was just like carving lines and hitting it with rocks, and
yeah. I mean, well, Ron has like a science to his. I mean, he's definitely perfected that technique. And what's crazy is I know he sketches out some of his build, but I'm pretty sure everything he makes is like off the dome. I don't think he references anything. He might reference his own stuff. Like he'll look at his own work and be like, I think I'm going to build that.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
he's on a different level.
Yeah, for the scenic stuff, I could get that. But like the architectural stuff, like his Japanese style ones, I'm sure he uses some. He may not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Because like the stones, like he's created himself, like that is in his mind, right? That's his thing. It's like riding a bike kind of thing for him. Freaking magic.
Yeah, that's certainly his style. You know how you look at like I don't know, like street artists or like muralists, and you can just look at their artwork and be like, yep, that's 1000's work right there.
Right.
You look at like the rock stuff, and you're like, oh yeah. That's Lawless right there. And the reason I bring that up is I think I'm still, after all these years, still trying to figure out like my style,
Yeah. I feel like you have a style. Like it's definitely like when I look at the pleasure bots diorama. Like I took some photos with it when I got this new lens. First thing I did was like put some lights
really?
behind it. Yeah, I got a shot with Master Splinter like creeping out the side door of the pleasure bots.
He was sneaking in to get the pleasure bot.
Sneaking out, man. Like his little what is it called? What is the rope? Kimono was like half open as he's dipping out.
Oh my god, you got to post that. That's great.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. That's funny.
I mean, it's not that cool, but that's how I imagine the shot is. Yeah, I'm sorry I interrupted what you're saying, but you were saying earlier how there's probably some things that was off. I assume you were talking about that one, but I don't notice those things. Like anybody that sees it, that comes by and looks at my displays, that's the first thing they look at, dude. It grabs their attention.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was also something new, that angle working at. I've never really worked at a weird angle like that, and then the dimensions too.
Well, I don't know if I told you that before, but I always wanted a diorama that's offset like that. It's beautiful,
really?
And being able to build. Oh yeah, being able to build one like that.
I've never known that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
It kind of just worked out.
It did very much so. So I really enjoy it. I need to start taking more photos. I've been very slack with photos.
Yeah. I saw a video today on YouTube. I forgot the channel's name, but she was making a like a street type of diorama. It was a 124 scale, so it was pretty small, but it was at an angle too. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, I want to do that again. I liked texturing the asphalt and then painting the lines. That was pretty fun. Because what did I use? I used the textured paint, and then I used a makeup sponge to apply the paint for the lines in the road.
Yeah, and White Mike here is asking about roof shingles for street.
I think that could work. It might be out of scale though, right? With that texture.
I was thinking it'd be a smaller scale.
But that's yeah, man. Use anything and everything, and if it looks like it works,
I've seen it with some car models. It definitely looks really good, and that's something I want to get into because I love like cars. We talked about this before, but I have a lot of models too, and it's hard to find 1/12 scale models. But smaller ones, would love to build some like little dioramas for those to get some pictures and do some pictures of cars like that.
Yeah, man. There's for a while I was customizing like Hot Wheels. I would chop them up and
that's cool.
Repaint them. Yeah, that's cool. It's such a small scale to work with. It's super tough, but I've always wanted to build. Well, I've wanted to build a diorama from like Gundams, and that's 144 or 1/100 scale, so tiny. I mean, I remember as a kid looking at like model train dioramas and just losing my mind. In Chicago, there's this museum, the Museum of Science and Industry, and there's this, God, I don't know how big this is, but it's essentially like it's a diorama, and it's, God, I don't know, it's like maybe 30 feet by 30 feet. It's something huge, and it's just a train set diorama. Sick.
Dude, yeah, that's who started this like diorama thing. I'm pretty sure is the train set guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. And most of the techniques that I've learned were from watching those channels. Like Luke Towan, dude, he's one of the greatest. His stuff is so realistic. He works at a much smaller scale. I think he works at like a HO scale, like 167 or something like that. But those techniques can translate over to what we do.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, if they can do it at that scale, 1/12 scale gives us a much better canvas. We should be able to do that. And at least in my opinion.
Yeah. Well,
I guess it depends on how you want to build too, right? Some of these guys are now trying to do the cell shaded, like tune type stuff, which is cool. I'm still on the realistic kick. Like I like the way that looks, kind of the niche or the area I want to be in, because I want to do stuff for movies. But I'll probably never get there.
There's more cell shaded stuff popping up. I haven't been really paying attention to the diorama game. I've been
Yeah,
seeing a lot of. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like, well, we know Brian with
Yeah.
BB. I always screw his name up. He's been doing that stuff for a while, but now was it made 1979? I think he just
Oh,
did
did
that
he?
turtle diorama, and it
Oh
was
yeah,
just cell
that
shaded. Yeah, that looked
that
really good.
Artwood has. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks good. There's a clean aesthetic to that is just very pleasing, you know. And I think it's like the sharp, like the lining on that. Japanese modelers, and I think maybe it was the Koreans that started that, but they would do cell shaded color schemes for Gundam kits. And there are some pieces of work where you can't even tell it's a model kit. It looks that damn good. So I tried that back in early 2020 when I was kicking off 796 again. And I really dig that look. The problem is, and I think Kevin has said this before, it's like once you have that look with one piece, like everything else has to match that. So if you have a cell shaded diorama, then your figures need to be cell shaded. So
Yeah.
fired by all right, Cerebral says, have you guys ever been inspired by dios made for movie scenes? I mean, yeah, like, well, obviously Star Wars, right? The old Star Wars, all that stuff was essentially dioramas, most of it. I'm trying to think.
Actually, you know, the more I pay attention to dioramas and stuff, I never realized a lot of scenes. Star Wars is definitely heavy. That's one of the things they do is like use sets, miniature sets, puppeteers, stuff like that. Some of the magic, right?
Yeah,
But you know, all those '80s like movies.
Die Hard had a diorama in there.
There you go. Independence Day. That was the biggest
Yeah.
explosion of a diorama. That White House, dude.
Yep.
That's awesome stuff. Especially back in the '80s, though, with a lot of those movies, they were doing all the model kits. I wish they bring a lot of that back and lay some CG stuff over it. I think it'd give more realism to it.
Yeah,
Star Wars still does that, right? In some ways.
yeah.
But
the Godzilla movies back in the day, like maybe early 90s Godzilla movies inspired me because, you know, obviously you could tell, like, okay, that's a diorama. And I'm like, that looks so damn cool.
yeah. Yeah, so what I'm hoping is, you know, stop motion is obviously is big. People like stop motion. Maybe I
Were
can get a
there-
few dioramas and some stop motion stuff. I don't know.
In the Fifth Element, there were miniatures in the Fifth Element. I don't remember that.
Yeah. Do you remember that scene? Is it Star Wars Episode 3 with Anakin and Obi-Wan when they're fighting? I think a lot of that is actually miniatures overlay with CG.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I saw
wouldn't-
this thing on the lava flow. They did like a certain fluorescence of I guess some kind of liquid, and then put lights underneath it, and it gave it that like lava flow look.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Oh, dude, you know what? This guy, remember that guy I was telling you about that has that YouTube channel that just hit 100,000 subscribers within the year?
Yeah.
He builds dioramas. His latest video was he recreated that scene before Anakin gets his spoilers. His leg, well, that's not spoilers. His legs and arms chopped off, and he was like, "I hate you."
Right.
But he recreated that whole scene where, you know, Obi-Wan's on the high ground. He bought off of eBay the SH Figure Arts Anakin, the SH Figure Arts Obi-Wan, right, from Episode 3,
Yep.
and he used them in that diorama. I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool. But then he put milliput in the joints, drilled some holes in those. I'm like, dude, why didn't you just get some damn Hasbro, like some Black Series ones? Jeez. It was a little painful to watch him mangle up the SHF stuff. But that diorama, he recreated it out of resin. He dyed the resin. He put some LEDs underneath it, and then he used like just regular pink foam and
Yeah,
recreated.
Star Marvel's all over it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure you watch his stuff. That dude has grown so fast in such a short amount of time, and his videos are pretty straightforward. I certainly watch them from beginning to end. Like you're just hooked, you know.
Yeah, I'll have to check him out. I love stuff like that.
Yeah. This bike is coming along nicely.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell you're chopping it up.
Solid. You know? It's pretty good. It's better than the official Kotobukiya bike.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Actually, I want to compare the size between something else. 1 second. With this thing, I still haven't painted this up. They look to be about the same.
Oh, that bike looks really sick.
I know, it's so dope, man. You're not into model kits, are you, Mike?
I'm definitely am. I built a few like warships and planes and stuff. I actually made a resin diorama with the USS Missouri. I tried to do like a green, kind of like you've probably seen it with some like warships, how the water's green instead of blue, but it came out too green. So it's kind of unfortunate because a lot of resin and my model kit's now stuck in it.
Yeah. Have you ever built like one of these like Japanese snap together kits?
No. Are they cool?
I'd recommend trying one. Yeah. Like you could
No
even get
glue?
like no glue. You can get like a Bandai like Star Wars kit if you want to be like your first entry into the line. One, it's just relaxing, man. I mean, you just sit there, put on like a podcast or a live stream and just build away. You get that immediate sense of accomplishment once you're done building it. But the engineering behind these things is just amazing, dude. I would say, yeah, the experience of building like a Japanese kit, right, like a Bandai or a Kotobukiya, is completely different than building like what is it, Revel, or like a Model Masters, like an American brand, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of interest around them. I don't know why I haven't. It's probably the time thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to get started on something and then like stop. You want the momentum. I keep on hitting the fucking mic, dude.
Is that what the noise is?
Yeah. Well, my other arm for it hasn't come in yet, so I'm still using the old arm. My hat keeps on hitting it. Bandai droids? Which droids, Matt, are? See, yeah, I'm almost done with this thing.
Can you hear that?
What?
Oh, you can't hear it, can you?
No, I can't. No, I can. Did you route music through?
I got some classical music in the background while we work.
Hell yeah. There you go. You're going to have to help me get my streaming thing set up, dude.
Can't tell how loud it is over our voice, but hopefully people let us know.
Yeah, chat, let us know if that music's too loud. And let us know if that music changes your opinions on us.
This is like a huge jigsaw puzzle. I keep putting it together and staring at it. There's definitely some other things I need to build.
Yeah.
I really like the way these came out.
I don't know, man. I want to build, but I just don't know what to build.
I know you got commissions out there. People asking to build, so.
Well, I don't have any commissions because I hardly ever. But well, I got a couple projects for a few people I said I would do.
Right.
Like AKA Kevin, but We all know that may take forever. But I did have somebody approach me. I won't say who. And they were asking like, "Yo, is the shop open? You taking order?" I'm like, "Nah, not really. I'm not really feeling it right now." But what's your idea? He's like, "Well, hopefully I can get you inspired by this." And they actually like drew some concepts for me. He's like, "This is what I'm thinking," and I was like, "Oh snap! I don't think I've ever done anything like that because the architecture is just very unique." I'm like, "I think I could do that." And I don't know if you remember, Mike, like months ago, I tried something with forced perspective in an actual build, and I think I would try to do that with this build. So I'm thinking about it. And if that person is watching, I don't think I've committed to that project yet, but maybe. But I do like the idea. So
Yeah, that sounds cool. It's all, those are the ones that motivate you to get back in building.
yeah, sometimes I rely on just people in the community to help me get inspired. They're like, "Hey, have you thought about this?" Darius was one of the biggest like motivators. He was like, "Hey, I'm thinking of this. Can you make it happen?" I'm like, "Oh hell yeah, that sounds great." But I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of anime too to kind of get my head back in the game.
You take a lot of inspiration from that, or just like from an artistry, like it drives you to do some cool shit?
Yeah, kind of both. It really depends on what the anime is about. But there are some scenes where I'm like, "Ooh, that would look cool in diorama form." But definitely, like if it's like even if it's like shot well or the action is awesome, that would inspire me to go and do like a pose session or something like that. I'm just trying to find inspiration to jump back into 796, to be honest with you. But that and then that guy 1000, his artwork, that inspired me to like try and draw again. So
That's awesome, dude.
that, and then you got people like Chamba's work too. It's always inspired me. I'm like, damn, I really want to draw now. Chris's work, I've just been on the hunt, man. The hunt for something to spark.
Yeah, I definitely, I'm gonna go back to what you're saying about Chamba and Mr. Jones. Like, I love
That's
that
the
they're
greatest art. Yeah.
digital art, dude. Like a lot of people have been for a long time kind of snobs on the digital art.
Really?
Those are two guys. Well, you tell somebody who drew it digitally, and they're like, "Oh, okay." Like at least in my circle, but those guys are amazing artists, dude, and I really respect them and look up to them as artists. Because I love to draw on the iPad. As soon as like it was a thing, I was like, "That's how I want to draw moving forward." I do get sentimental though. I have sketchbooks that are like half empty, and I'm like, I want to fill these up one day. But it's so much easier and convenient to draw on the tablet than.
Yeah, I guess because there's purists out there, and I get it. I get the passion for that, right? But I was like, you and I were talking about Procreate and using, the iPad for drawing. You can like pinch and zoom and get like, there you go. Just zoom in like really close and get those fine details. I mean,
I got to make sure I don't have any commissions showing here, but
among other things. But I mean, I
think dude, I got so much content. Like I've been drawing for years on this thing now.
Damn.
But wow. Oh, well, that comes across. You can't see it. That sucks. But like I did, I tried to do like natural stuff when I was into hunting and stuff. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Sick.
And some of these came out really good. I want to get back into that, but it's just the time.
Yeah. Yeah, damn, that's really good, Mike.
There we go. Here's one. I really like that one.
Dang. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, it's all right. I definitely want to get better. This was one of my. Let me turn these back on here.
If I try to draw something like that, it'll look like a turd in water.
Yeah, here's one. I really like that one too.
That's dope. Nice.
But I was in a different mindset then, dude. I was like really big in hunting and fishing, and I haven't for the past couple of years. I haven't.
So what made you draw that then?
That hunting and fishing, like
I know, but like, what made you draw? I guess I should have asked that. What made you draw?
I don't know, dude. Because I did like all those in like a week span. Like I just really get into it, and after every one, like I would go to the next level because I just learned something from the previous draw. That's what I like about this artistry, dude. Like creative stuff. Like every build, you learn something, you apply it to the next one. And I just feel like when I get into those zones, like I just get ultra creative, but then I burn out, right? Then I didn't draw for like 2 months after that. I used up all my creative karma too fast and burned it hot, and then I don't do anything for a few months.
Yeah, man, I totally feel you on that. We gotta pace ourselves, the creativeness.
Right. Yeah.
But that's cool, man. You're probably like super. See, that's the thing, man. Sometimes you just feel it. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna start building.
Yeah. So, but you know, I learned not to build when you don't feel that way, because you'll end up, either not liking the piece, or you'll rush something, or you'll make a little mistake that's recoverable. But it's like build when you feel it, right?
Dude, or you'll
end up get the best.
Or you'll end up not even liking the damn hot.
Right.
Which that's the worst.
I feel that at some point with any build or anything you make, there's a love-hate relationship. At some point you hated it and you went back and you were able to make it better.
Yeah. It is true.
I'm really digging these windows. Here.
I'm over here squinting like I could see. There you go. Yeah, damn, that's good. Is that 3D printed? And then
the window's 3D printed. And then, like, the acrylic's cut perfectly so that I'm still going to glue it, but it fits tight.
Right.
And then this is cut on the laser as well. But this is just, like, chipboard. And that's just sandwiched in between.
Damn.
Obviously, it'd be painted to match the window. Some will have them, some will not. It just adds, little subtle differences that make it unique.
Yeah, that's a differentiator right there, man. Dude, I'll take a few of those.
Yeah, man. Once you design these things, and like I use a certain window most of my builds. It's this one, so these things are sized perfect that I can just create a whole bunch of these guys.
Yeah.
And then it isn't like when I cut these, I cut like 100 of them. Right. I got a baggie right here actually. I got a bunch of windows I pre-printed. I have all those cut. I got a whole bunch of acrylic cut down here, so that I can just, like, when I need them, just build them.
Nice.
That's why I have so many printers. I like bulk print like things I use commonly, so I don't have to, because that's time, dude. Like, 3D printing isn't fast.
Yeah, how many printers you have? You have 2, right?
PLA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 PLA. I got 2 Ender 3s, and now I got the Ender 3 Max.
Oh, snap. Clockwork is asking, what app do you use to draw?
Oh, Procreate. It's on the iPad. It's really cool because there's a lot of like brush packs you can buy. There's a lot of support around it. So it's cool. I like it. Like I said, the brush packs are really cool because you get all these different brush packs from artists and stuff like that. Or you can make your own, or whatever you want to do there. But you can get these brush packs that are really cool that can give you a certain kind of feel or style.
You have to buy the brushes?
No, you can buy brush packs, so you can make your own pattern, or if you're into a certain style. It's just cool because people will make up their own brushes for things you didn't even think about, needing, like a brush for drawing leaves. I don't know if you've ever seen people do watercolor, but there's a certain, you just don't paint a leaf, right? There's a certain style to a different type of leaf, and you can get that in a brush.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I typically only use like the Procreate pen and then I use all the airbrush tools for my painting.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
Procreate isn't free. It is, I think it's like 15 or 20 bucks a year, but I'm telling you, it for the iPad, it is probably the best that I've used for drawing. And you can use about anything from lettering to stenciling to portraits to animate. There's an animation support button, so you can do like animations in it too when you're drawing, which is really cool. Yeah, it does automatic like time lapse. So if you are a time lapse person, like it'll record everything you did,
sick.
and then you got video content. I have some stuff on that on my YouTube as well as Patreon. But it's a very cool app. And if you get an iPad Pro, I think Gen 2, 3, and 4 are really good with the pencil. It's almost just like drawing on paper.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Well, I told you my idea of how to use Procreate with what we do. I think that would be really helpful.
Definitely. When you
Especially with coloring too. So
yeah, I was about to say, when you said that to me, my mind just started like flickering in the back. All these things. Like as soon as you made that connection, I was like, oh shit, I can do this, because I've been thinking about projecting onto things to draw. And now I don't. Like I could just do what you were suggesting.
yeah, you know what? We got to be a little more hush with our secrets. I love the community, but I feel like they don't love us back. That stuff. No, I'm joking. There's much mad love for us. No, but yeah, dude, I think that would help so much, and I think it would also create or speed up productivity. You know what I mean? That's essentially us when we take a step back and we're looking at the unfinished build. Now we can take those ideas and visualize them, tangibly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like getting in closer, right? Without actually having to be there, or just a different layer of.
Yeah, but then you know what? Now you'll be like laying in bed. Your wife's gonna be like, "Mike, let's go to sleep," and you're gonna be like, "1 second," and you're just trying.
Right. I mean, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. I probably would be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more I'm gonna do on this build here. I didn't really build anything. I just put it together a few times, stared at it, but.
Yeah, I think I'm getting to the point with this bike where I'm like, all right, I don't think I'm gonna build the rest of it because I don't care for all these other panels, like the wings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like more of
what's underneath it, like the wings. Oh yeah,
it's just ports where you can plug in it comes with a gun and a sword. I mean, it's there for just for looks, Or I guess, yeah, fenders. Is that what the technical term is?
Probably.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I like it. I like the naked light. Like less is more with me and bikes. We've been almost at it.
Clueless. What's going on?
Oh, he just popped in. What's up, Darth Clueless?
What were you gonna say? We almost done with wrapping this up?
Yeah, we've been at it for 2 hours, and this is just supposed to be a little quick chill session.
Yeah, this is a teaser. I changed the mood of the music so people start knowing the lights are on, we're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, but your setup looks good, man. The lens looks good. Everything looks good. I think you're ready for season 2, my friend.
Oh yeah, I got one more thing I'm gonna try to get done this week. I'm not a big fan of what's behind me, so I'm working on something to kind of take care of that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe add a little more mood to the scene, so it's not just me looking really weird here.
But I like the depth that you have. I like the compression, and I like how it looks. But I'm excited to see that other thing that you have.
That'd be cool. It's something I have to build. So it's a 1-1 build. It's I like building shit. If you come to my shop and stuff, you'll see I don't really buy stuff to sit stuff. I don't buy tables and stuff unless it's given to me. So I got 4 benches that I built. I built cabinetry into them. It's definitely function over form, but it doesn't look bad. So, you know, I built that 3D enclosure. I'm about to build a CNC enclosure when I get some diorama time off. And,
you know what? Why don't you have videos of that stuff that you're, you know, you should put some videos.
Because I'm sweating my ass off trying to get this shit done. That's one of the things that, you know, people don't consider when they look at these people filming, right? A lot of times they have somebody else if they're really big.
I was just going to say, you need a crew.
Right, you need a crew, and then you got to edit it and stuff like that. And when you're really in the zone building, like lifting 2x4s and cutting with the saw, like you don't get time to just set up little cameras unless you did like I did. I ran a bunch of HDMI and set up GoPro stands. So now I'm set up for that. For this build here, like I told, you know, and Astonishing News and Reviews, I was going to, you know, do a lot of video around this build. A lot of that's only over on Patreon or share with them directly, but I've been trying to do a lot more of that. So, and hopefully I can catch her some of that this time. But see, I keep talking. I know you want to end. I don't want to do woodwork in this shop. So I either have to go out back or something because I don't want sawdust. It's just not the space for it. So the CNC is one thing, but when I'm cutting like 2x4s or, you know, cutting down boards to be cabinetry, like I don't want to do that in here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the past 2 months, I've been studying the YouTube, well, maybe not algorithm, but trends. And, well, I think humans in general love stories, right? And there's 3 elements to the story: the beginning, the middle, and the end. You know, there's something you're trying to, there's a problem you're either trying to solve or like some sort of something that needs to be overcome, right? And those videos where you take raw materials and transform them into a table or a set or a diorama, those videos kill, man. And I think you could kill it too. But yeah, no, I know the struggle as a one-man crew filming. Like, believe me, I know it sucks, dude.
Yeah, I feel like I probably told you this before. One of the things I'm not looking forward to is every week coming up with like an intro video and then backdrops, and you got to make, you know, graphics for posts for both YouTube and Instagram, and then trying to do all those things. Like, it really is a crew, man, and this is just for fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just for fun. It's just a hobby.
Yeah, right.
But they do have tools out there that help you with that, aka automatic sliders and stuff. So,
well, I use Placeit. I don't know if you've ever heard of Placeit, but you can do cool. So all you gotta do is throw in your media you want to use and titles, and you can create intros and stuff like that.
Oh,
but
for graphics?
For graphics.
For like filming, if you wanted to, like. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to probably look into that. There's also services too if you want to, you know, just throw your recorded stuff out there. But I kind of want to do some of that myself. It's just finding the time.
Yeah. That already looks better.
Dope.
That looks better with that stuff taken off.
I still want to get one of those bikes, man. I had that idea of. I've seen the bike in the store. I thought about getting it, but then, like, that's Mario's thing. But
no, man, that's everyone's thing. Do it. I want to see what you.
I think it'd be cool. I like the idea of taking something that's already there and subtracting to make it into something. That's really cool.
You know what's crazy? Actually, today on the street, I saw that Ducati that I always chop up. I'm like, damn, that does look cool. It's much smaller in person than I would have guessed. I've never seen one before in person, so it was a little wild to see that. Yeah, dude, totally get one and chop one up, man. I would love to see what you come up with. I'm sure.
Yeah, if I run across one again, because they don't know, those bikes sell out quick, especially at Target. And it was just like a matte on matte Harley, but then like I was like, you remove that, and that. Dude, that will look sick. Yeah, add a little LED light in the front, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey man, that's a video right there. You can make a video out of that.
Yeah, I don't want to get time to do that.
True.
I want to see that come from you, though. I want to see that on 796 Studios.
What, the YouTube channel?
Yeah, man. Some builds, something like that. I want to learn. I want to be able to watch that and then learn how to do them.
Yeah, I think I told you I'm still trying to figure out what route I want to go with that. And you know me, man. I'm OCD, and I'm a psycho, man. Like I want everything to be
Psycho.
perfect, even though it's not going to be, especially like your first one. But there's two ways to go about it. I can have like a voiceover, or I could just do a straight up cinematic, just chop it up with music build, and you won't hear me talking. So I don't know which route to go. Chat, if you have any opinions.
We talked
What?
about it before, right?
Oh yes, I mean there is the option to do both, but that's double the work. But
It is double the work.
yeah, I don't know, because like I want to give off. It's there's two different vibes, because there are some artists that I follow that all they do is just the build, and it's no voiceover, and I'm still hooked on watching it. Well, one, they make some really awesome stuff, like way better than
Blasty's saying voiceover.
voiceover. You know what? And I will. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, because I guess you're able to answer questions as they go. It might be a little more engaging. The other one is more like just eye candy, and
That's what I want to see, though. I like those.
Well, I'm passionate about that too. I mean, that's my background, cinematography and like epic B-roll and stuff like that. So that's what I'm excited about. I really don't want to talk if I don't have to. But whatever, man. I'll make 2 videos. Screw it, and we'll see how they do. If it flops, it flops. But I need to get it done because it's something I set out to do this year. So.
And now, not just a few of us know. Folks watching right now, and those folks
Yeah,
that's
all
gonna watch in
14
the
of them.
future. Hey,
That's
14 more people.
That's 14 diehards. They came here for you, Mike, because they were ready and
I think
amped
they're here
up
for
season
you,
2.
Mario.
They're not. There were 22 people when we started, and then they dropped down to 14. So they saw me. They're like, "Oh shit, I'm out." I'm joking.
All right. Well, we're at 11 o'clock. I know we talked about 2 hours. I thought this was interesting. I would like to do, we kind of scrambled, to try to come up with some stuff to do tonight. But it'd be cool to do this every once in a while.
Like 3 minutes before we went live, we're like trying to like set up the cameras and like we're like, are we sure we want to do this? It was fun. Yeah, no, this was great to just come here and just hang out. And I mean, we talk all the time and we do this shit all the time, but now people can
I don't
see
know how to
us.
cha-cha. Yeah, Bailey's here for the cha-cha lessons.
Hell yeah. That's another YouTube channel that will be going live next year.
And the makeup.
Actually, I will do the makeup tutorial because I'm not joking. I use the makeup on customizing action figures and painting. So we'll do that. That'll be on IG though.
Yep. All right. Well, appreciate you all showing up for this spontaneous live build session. What did I say? I think I was going to try and name it like Builds and Brews, but Mario decided not to get a brew. So Builds and Brews.
I had so many last night, so I'm chilling today.
But yeah, it'd be cool to get together and just do a chill build session. Maybe we get all the enablers in on just, grinding something out and just talking, hanging out. But
I am down,
yeah.
my friend. Hell
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to end this live, guys. Appreciate everybody. See y'all soon.
Later.
Bye.